Oh, hi everyone. Mr. Davio and I were just playing some math themed games to unwind after a long day of teaching. And here we are, ready to show you how to play Fraction Dice Unity. So, do you have anything to say before we get started?
Ah, no, not a whole lot. I think maybe just not trying to visualize maybe what the fraction is. If you visualize you're a pizza and when you roll a couple of dice, you can visualize, for example, you roll a one and a three, you can visualize a third of a pizza. And I guess that doesn't make a lot of sense without actually explaining the game first.
Let's try it. But I think keeping that visualization in mind is really great because you're going to have pizzas cut into as many as 6 slices. They're always quite visualizable. So that's an excellent thing to remember. So let's kick on our document camera so that we can see what we're up to here. Here is a game board. And what we're going to do is take 4 dice, and you're going to take turns rolling them. And now I've rolled a 6, a 5, a 3, and a 1. My goal is to find a way to add those together to equal as close to 1 as possible, or to subtract 2 fractions and make that as close to 1 as possible. So if I said, I think if I have 5 thirds and I subtract a sixth, I'm going to be as close to 1 as possible there. I don't think Mr. Daviau can improve that score. Can you improve that?
No, six minus five thirds would be really big. That would be my six over one if I switch those. Three over five is less than one. And if I were to
Oh, this is
subtract
5
something
over
small,
3, right?
yeah, I was thinking if I flip them,
Oh, yes,
that would
okay.
be less than one. And if I'm subtracting something, I'm getting further away
Yeah.
from one. So I
But you
don't
could
think.
you could move them up here, Mr. Davio, and
Oh,
say
I
three
can?
fifths and plus 1/6 is closer or
Hmm,
something like that.
that could be closer.
Maybe. Which one is closer?
So let's see here. That's zero point 0.6 plus half of that.
Maybe we better
Hmm.
calculate it.
Yes.
So 3 over 5 plus 1 over 6. We could just do that quickly on a calculator. I'm just going to get the document camera to stop doing that. There, I think it's going to stop
The
autofocusing.
autofocus.
Yeah. So they're probably seasick at home. All right. So I could just do 3 divided by 5 equals 0.6 plus 1 divided by 6 equals, and then I get that's 0.76666666. So now we know how close that is to 1, and I could subtract 1 from it to find the difference. 0.2 and then 3 repeating. If I moved it down here the way I had it, let's see what I have. 5 thirds minus 1/6. I know that's going to be a little closer because it's 1/6. It's
Yeah.
1 1/6 is what I'm going to have here. Wait, no, is it? No, it's not. It's way further away. So 5 divided by 3 is equal to 1.666 minus 1 divided by 6 equals 1.5. Your
Ooh.
way was faster. Your way was closer, sorry. So
I'm on
Mr.
fire.
Daviau earns a point. Okay. And now this would be checking with a calculator, and you can have a third student check with a calculator to see who can get closest to 1 is our goal, getting closest to 1. Now Mr. Daviau is going to go ahead and roll, and I am going to get ready to not do it on a calculator. I'm going to do my rough work on this here and do my adding and subtracting of fractions. Ooh.
A couple of ones, four and two. Oh, that's actually not bad at all. If anyone can see before. Oh, wait.
Yeah.
Maybe you should take a look.
Yeah.
So I got two ones, a two, and a four. So I think I'm actually pretty lucky here because I'm going to use the subtract and do 4 over 2 minus 1 over 1.
Oh, and that just pings it. I can't get any closer to 1 than 1.
No, I've got
Because here
really
we have
lucky.
4 divided by 2 is 2, and 1 divided by 1 is 1. So that's exactly 1. Great. So Mr. Daviau gets another point. I'm going to play another round here. I'm not satisfied.
Redemption.
I want some points before I go home. So I've got a 4, a 4, a 2, and a 5. I don't know that I can do the same things. I can nearly do that. I like that trick of doing something close to 2. 4 divided by that is 2. And I'm going to subtract something as close to 1 as possible. So there. 2, because 4 divided by 2 is 2, minus 4 over 5. And so if I were to do this, the longhand, I would have 2 minus 4 over 5 is equal to, let's change this 2 to a base 5. So that would be 10 over 5 minus 4 over 5. That would give me 6 over 5. Can you improve on 6 over 5, Mr. Davio? Can you get closer than that with those numbers?
Let's see here. 5 over 4 minus half. No, that's too big of a difference. A half plus, that's too big. I don't think I can improve on this. What if, let's just try this out just to see. I don't think I can improve on it, but maybe we can try by starting with something.
5/4 minus 2/4.
Yeah, no, that doesn't make sense now because then I'm left with 3/4, and that's
3/4,
further away.
yeah. So here, Mr. Davio has 5 over 4. I guess if I do it this way, it's best for people at home. 5 over 4 minus 2 over 4. Those already have a common denominator, 4 and 4. Oh, we're still back to autofocus. And that's equal to 3 over 4. Now, if I want to know what's closer to 1, 6 over 5 or 3 over 4, well, I can subtract them each from 1, and I would find that this would leave 1/5. It's 1/5 difference. This is 1/4 difference. And so a fifth is smaller than a fourth. So mine is closer to 1. So I triumphantly mark a point.
Yes.
I'm very pleased with our efforts. And then we pass the dice and play again, everyone. Keep playing these games. If you have any questions about the game, certainly bring us over during class. If you manage to peg one right on the nose, bring us over and we'll celebrate together. And may your math practice be fruitful.
Excellent.
And then let's turn off this video sometime this evening.